AP Cram, Calculus AB, Free Response Exam Review, Flashcard 2, Indefinite Integral on a Graphing Calculator, the TI89 model. So in an effort to input an integrand, when I say integrand, I mean the equation that's going to be integrated. You have to first press F3 on your TI89 model. And if you're using a TI83, a TI84, or the other types of graphing calculators, such as a Casio, the names for the functions might not be exactly the same, but all the buttons are pretty parallel to each other. Each individual model has its own idiosyncrasies, so just try to follow along and you'll kind of get the gist for your own model in case you're not using a TI89 titanium, okay? And so what that will do is it'll highlight the pop-up menu for F3 Calc. The Calc stands for calculus. All right, so after we press the F3 key, this drop-down menu is going to appear on the screen. Option 1 is differentiate. We see option 2 is integrate, and options 3 through 8, and then there's some more are proceed as you travel down. So you can I'll just stop for a second and you can look at some of the other functions. But remember, our function of interest for these deck of cards is to integrate, okay? So after we hit the number 2 to select option 2, this pops up on the screen. It's our integral sign and an open parentheses. We're now going to input our integrand after the integral sign and open parentheses, and then write a comma. In this case, we input x squared, x, then a caret, and then the number 2 denotes x squared, okay? So after writing the integrand, or the equation that's going to be integrated, you insert a comma, as previously shown, and then you write the variable of integration, which in this case is going to be x. It's the same thing as writing the integral of x squared dx, okay? So this x corresponds to the x after the d, or the derivative symbol, all right? So after inputting the variable of integration, if you want to find the indefinite integral without a lower limit and an upper limit for the bounds of integration, you would just close off the parentheses and hit enter, the enter button, and then it would give you the answer, or the antiderivative of x squared dx, which is x to the third power over 3, okay? And to be completely right in writing your answer on paper, you would have to add plus c to indicate that there could be a constant that accompanies this. All right, since we're solving for the indefinite integral.